Merhaba arkadaşlar, ben Private Label Guys kanalından Ahmet. Bugün Hangzhou'dayız. Yanımda bizim çalıştığımız trader şirketlerinin birinin kurucusu var. Şimdi onunla bir interview yapacağız. Size olabileceğinizi düşündüğüm soruları ona soracağım. İsterseniz hızlıca başlayalım. Hi Tony, thank you for joining our channel today.
My pleasure.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so today I will have some questions for you regarding to the Chinese seller and how we should be communicating with them.
Yeah.
So it would be beneficial for our followers in order to understand the mindset of traders or manufacturers and how to communicate with them. So better tips and ideas like this. So should we start?
Yeah, we can start.
Okay, Tony. So my first question will be, how do you describe yourself? Are you a trader or manufacturer? How would you describe yourself?
Actually, we are a manufacturer, but we also do business as a trader because we do business in China for 17 years. And at first beginning, we do business as a trader. And later on, we get more and more orders and we work closely with factories. So for some products, our orders will take up to maybe 60 to 80% of that factory's orders. So then maybe we will invest some money into that factory. We will be a shareholder of that factory. So for those products, we are manufacturer, but some other products we sourcing for our customers in China. So in that aspects, we're doing business as a trader.
Okay, thank you for your answer again, Tony.
Okay.
So my next question will be, so what are the benefits of working with traders, and what are the benefits of working with manufacturers, and what are the disadvantages and advantages? So can you answer those separately? Because since you are on the both sides, you're a manufacturer and also trader. Yeah. So I think this question I'm asking to the right person. So you can...
Okay, yeah. Okay, regarding these questions, lots of customers ask us, and also some customer would like to deal with manufacturer directly. Some customer would like to work with the traders. But in my opinion, the most important thing is you should find the right partner, no matter trader or manufacturer. But regarding to your question, for manufacturer, I can see the benefits or advantage dealing with manufacturer is if you ask them to produce one product and large quantity or something like that, they are professional. Professional. So this is very good. Maybe sometimes price is better. Maybe I think maybe, but for traders, I think advantage is they can find the right products with good quality because they're sourcing from different factories. Sometimes price may be added to traders' profit may be lower than that you get from manufacturers. So sometimes it's quite complicated. But for traders also advantage is they normally their feedback is very in time, very quick, and I think they are better level communication compared to manufacturer. And also, if you get different products combined into one order, trader is your better choice. Manufacturer maybe is not their advantage. And sometimes I think solving problem is very important factor you should consider when you place order, no matter with trader or manufacturer. I think, in my opinion, trader perform better in these aspects. You know, when you place order with a company, production is only one sector, but delivery time or solving problem or other service is very important. So in that aspect, I think trader perform better.
I think I really agree with most of the things you say because I had a chance to work with manufacturers, but also the traders. And when you're answering the question, I actually was thinking about I really faced those difficulties. For example, I had manufacturers that I was having very hard times communicating because they weren't good at English. But I think traders mostly speak better English than those. But on the price wise, I think sometime it might be advantage to work with manufacturers, but at the same time, I think we shouldn't forget that traders, since they are local, sometimes they get better prices from the manufacturers than we get, because manufacturers know that we are international, so we are foreigners, so the prices vary because of that. So I think that, like, they can look both manufacturers and traders, but I agree with you on most of the things you said.
Yeah, so include I said at the beginning, no matter factory or trader, most important is you should find a right partner, because for factories, their advantage is focused on production process, but for trading, we have different sectors, delivery time or after service. Sometimes traders perform better, sometimes manufacturers perform better. But for small orders, I think maybe traders can perform better because they can source in different factory. But for this factory, they would not like to take this small order or something like that.
Yeah, and also,
Yeah.
like, I think manufacturers, like, when you say them that the packing is so important for you, so you want some very specialized packing, because selling on Amazon, like, shipping fees are high if your packages are large. So sometimes they are giving you the manufacturers, like, if they don't know how the Amazon logic works in the back, like, sometimes they are like, they don't really follow your requirements on the packing. So I think, yeah, this is also important.
Yeah, that's right. Manufacturer just for the production. For other sectors, I think it's not very professional, because we have own factory. When they do orders in that factory, they also get QC to inspect product. But our company, we also send quality control staff to supervise the quality. I think that's different.
Thank you for the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, my next question is about Alibaba queries, orders that you receive. So what are the biggest challenges that you face working with foreigners that communicates you through Alibaba platform?
I think sometimes some customer worry very much about the price, and I think I understand some customer after the cost reduction need a very good price, because this is very important for anyone. It's very good consideration, but sometimes you think price doesn't stand for everything. Price is very good, doesn't mean other service is same good. For one order conduction from China maybe to Turkey, there is delivery time, the quality, samples, process, everything. You should find a very good partner to look after the whole process very well. Not only the price, but many customers worry about the price very much. I don't think that's very good choice, but I understand. So I suggest customer communicate with Chinese supplier. You should focus on the details, find out what this company perform in many aspects, not only price. For example, feedback in time. If you get some problem with the quality of the product, they can solve the problem very quickly. They are accountable. They are responsible for the problem occurred, because for one order production, there must be some problem come up or occur, and there's something needed to cooperate it together to solve that problem. Price not stand for everything, not including these aspects. So this is my suggestion. Find a very good partner, no matter trader or manufacturer.
Yeah, I think this is also very important, because if you're looking for, like, customer, if they are looking for, like, long-term business, as you say, the price shouldn't be the only aspect that they are considering, because there are a lot of other factors that they should be worried about, and they should be checking in order to have a long-term and, like, sustainable business partners.
Yes, that's right. We think small orders we have to emphasize. Some guys is very good attitude, very good communication, and analyze the potential market for you. So okay, we understand your situation. Maybe at first beginning you are very small, but you have very good capacity or room to improve themselves. So then we can help each other. Lots of our customer, they growing very fast from very small order quantity to big one. For our company, we focus on small or medium-sized customer, not very big one. So this is our company's focus on the size of the customer. So that's not a problem. But I think understanding each other, the details or potential markets capacity, or what you thought about these products, or what you do, maybe design. We think, okay, you are great on this product, so we can help each other. So that's not a problem. But the price of that small order must be higher, must be higher. But I think the price is not that very, very important. The quality should be your first choice, first focus, because you just want to try this market with this small quantity. So quality must be very important, not focus too much on the price.
Okay, so when you receive queries on Alibaba, so does it matter if the person communicates with you is the CEO of the company or if it's the purchasing manager? Because some very small companies, they say that they are the CEO of, let's say, company X, and they want like trial order of 100 units from like product X. Is that like affects the price that you're giving to them, or do you only focus on the quantity, the product details and packing, all those stuff?
You mean if you first introduce yourself or background, that will affect the price the supplier will give
Yeah.
you without, compared to without
Yeah.
introduction? I think there must be,
Yeah.
yes, because, when we just talk about this project, I give you 100 units and can you give me a price? So most of the guys, I don't think they have much interest on those small orders. But you introduce I'm a CEO of that company. I can tell you what this project work for, or maybe next time potential market capacity or something like that. I think they will be interested.
I understand. So,
yeah, as a person, mankind, when we communicate with each other for a period of time, they, in their mind, I think, we know each other, so we can work for you, maybe without too much profit. But you just ask me, this is order of 100 units. We are stranger, so that's not a very good project.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. So I didn't know the importance of this. So in my opinion, I was thinking that the people who receive those queries only focuses on the quality and the quantity. I didn't know that would affect. So I will also pay attention to this in my
Yeah, that's
future.
very important, I think. Not just talk to your supplier, I'm a CEO of ABC company, and then I have a project of 100 units. So the CEO of that company maybe stands for something important, but most important thing I would like to say is not only I'm CEO, introduce myself, but also say much about this project or your company or something like that, more details. So let the supplier to know what your company doing and what this project work for, or what's the potential market, something like that. Not only I'm CEO.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
understood.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
My next question is about like making the contract. So like let's say we are on the point where we are about to make a purchase and we are about to sign a contract. I just want to know if this contract protects the rights of the buyer on Alibaba or off of Alibaba. So let's say we met on the fair and we made a contract and the things didn't go right. And does this contract actually protects me?
I think I'll just say what on Alibaba, I think that's you will protect too much extent because Alibaba provide trade insurance. If supplier cannot make the delivery on time, or some problem with the quality, Alibaba will involve. Okay. But not on Alibaba. You meet supplier on fair. You make a contract. This is very necessary. You must list all the details in the contract, and if there are some disputes, so you can have something you can refer to, and okay, this is your wrong. This is maybe is your part responsibility. But even so, there's some risk. Even
Right.
there is a contract, because if we make a contract, if I just say if I'm an individual, very small company, this is order about 100,000 US dollar. I cannot afford this this responsibility.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes happen. Not all all the things happen. So what I mean is, contract is only what you refer to when there are some disputes, or they will make the order smoothly conducted. But some that there are disputes, you can refer to that, and you can talk to each other and solve the problem. But that means you must be responsible partner.
Yeah.
They have credit. They responsible. Or else the contract is not
It doesn't have any effect.
everything, not everything.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because like when people ask me that, especially on Alibaba side, if they ask me that, I'm like, yes, contract can save you, but on the contract you should have all the details. If you are complaining about the detail that you didn't mention on the contract, it doesn't save you, even on Alibaba. But especially but if you met on the fair or some other events, then the contract might not have any effect if the seller is not responsible. If as you say, if they're a small company, if they cannot afford it, they might just disappear and you might be on your own, right?
Yes, sometimes I think as friends, we often we talk to each other. Apparently, we are deal with each other, talk to each other. Very good, very good. I believe you. You trust me. But some problem happen, and then you can see clearly if you guys is trustable or not.
Exactly.
So for the others, it's the same. Contract is very necessary, but it's not everything.
I think so too. But I think in the like let's say rainy days, you actually know if your supplier is reliable or not, because like if everything is good, like everybody is good. But when something bad happens, then you actually will see if they take the responsibility or they just like blame you for everything.
That's right. That's
That's
right.
very important.
Yeah.
So my next question will be about the samples. So do you think the samples would represent the quality of the company or quality of the mass production?
Most of the time, I think samples represent the quality of the mass production, mostly. But sometimes, because samples just made, I just provide 1, 2, 3 piece, so I can make it. Very experienced workers can make it. Yeah, very good samples. But for the mass production, you mean that will involve lots of workers. Workers maybe not very experienced workers, so there will be some difference. But I think if quality control is be done very good, so maybe there is a little difference. But I think buyers has a tolerance range. If under tolerance range, I think should be okay, because most of products, just like what we doing, is not that very high level, just like truck or rocket or plane, something like that. Just we use daily time. So normally there's not problem. But even you get very perfect samples, but you think, okay, in mass products, maybe there is a little difference, or you have to focus on the quality control in the mass products process. That should be necessary.
I agree with this. So my follow-up question will be, so as an example, let's say I contacted with 3 different companies and I received 3 different samples from those companies, and the sample qualities looks too similar and prices that I receive relatively similar. So what other aspects that I should be considering while deciding my supplier?
You mean when you get samples from different supplier,
Yeah.
price is similar, samples quality is similar, how to judge which guys I will choose? I think that means you have to make a decision. You will choose the partner. So how to choose a partner, you should consider. I will think, okay, if there are problem with that production, that company, if they have capacity, if they have ability to make up my loss, so there's that company's maybe finance or the size, something like that, and maybe this history. it's 1 year history. Maybe it's very new.
Yeah.
Yeah, very small. They want to be responsible, but they have no ability. So first, you have to consider they have the ability, and second one, I think you should know the way that guy you talk each other from that seller. One guy's just like Kevin talked to you, from him maybe reflect some way that company behave. Well, that guy's doing things very considerable, or very considerable. Okay, that guy's maybe accountable. So you should consider, that company's history or ability or size, something like, and also very important, that guy you're dealing with each day. I mean, maybe three guys provide same price, same quality samples, but that guy, yes, very quickly feedback, very considerable. Maybe sometimes you cannot think every aspect, but that guy can think for you. So that will make you feel safe. At that beginning, maybe you can choose that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely agree with it. Like also the company capacity is, I think, very important. So let's say you got the samples, and if you're going to give a huge amount of like a very big order, then if their capacity is low, like small, if they're a very small company, even though as you say, if they're trying to be responsible, they might not have enough capital to actually, if something bad happens, they might not have enough funds in order
That's
to like be responsible about the situation. So I think
Yeah.
it's important to have like really like check the company history. I think it's very important.
Yeah, that's right.
So regarding the payments, I have a question. So let's say I started to work with a new company and I just found them on Alibaba, and I'm paying them through Alibaba for like some amount of time. When exactly, like like when do you think I should be switching from paying them through Alibaba to actually paying directly to your bank account? Because if I pay through Alibaba, Alibaba gets commission from me and also from the seller as well. So when do you think that would be safe to actually switch from Alibaba to actually trusting them completely and paying them directly to your bank account?
You mean you want to pay from Alibaba switch to directly
Yeah,
account?
just like we do now. For when we started first, I was paying you through Alibaba, but then after like some cooperation, I'm like, okay, this company is trustworthy. I can trust them. So now I can pay you like directly through your bank account. So I don't pay any extra commission to Alibaba, and you also don't pay any commission to Alibaba as well.
Yes, I know. I think it's very hard to say what time we should switch from Alibaba
It's
to
tricky,
directly
right?
account. Just like the friends. First time we meet, and we have no trust each other. Or first meet on Alibaba, we do business, we pay Alibaba. Okay, that because we have no trust. But when later on you do several orders, especially some problem happens, or you can judge when I place the order, that guy's escape, or very difficult to get feedback in time. Sometimes you can feel this guy is accountable or not, or that company is accountable or not. So if you believe or trust that company, that guy, okay, you can switch. You can judge from very details. You can do that. Yeah, when I talk to you guys first meet, okay, when no have no trust, but when we meet each other for several times, we can eat or we can drink, and maybe we can do something together. We can judge from details. You guys is good or not, accountable for
Yeah.
or not.
Yeah.
So I think this is it's very hard to say. Maybe one time, that guys provide very good service. He can solve lots of problem. Maybe can consider every aspect maybe beyond you. No, okay, one time maybe okay, but several times, maybe you do order for several times. This guy just provide normal service, maybe a little bit longer.
Yeah,
Something like that.
That's
Okay.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
If they are not responding on time, or if they are making you wait for a few days,
Yeah.
then when you pay them directly, maybe they will disappear, as you say. So it's very
Yeah.
important to give it some time, and business relationship will grow with time.
Yeah, give you some time that you will feel this guy is okay or not.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, okay.
I see.
Yeah.
So again, about the payments, when is it good time to negotiate the payment terms with your supplier? So let's say you have a business relationship for a few years, maybe. So when is a good time to actually negotiate and maybe pay a little late, or maybe have some options from your supplier?
There's a complicated. I think first one, you should sometimes you do several orders. You talk to your supplier. For some supplier, they have maybe they can provide better payment terms, no matter maybe the order is big or small. But for some companies, policy is very hard. They say, okay, we don't provide other payment terms. So first, you should understand what your supplier's policy, and second one, I think when you do several orders, maybe 1 year or 2 year, I think not 1 year or 2 year, because I give you better payment terms. That means supplier will take a little bit high risk. You should make your supplier safe. How to make your supplier safe? Just like friends, communication, more. We do business, maybe small order. That's okay. We do lots of time, each time when we do order together, we understand each other's. I trust you. I trust you. More orders, maybe we trust you more. And especially when the quantity increase, maybe that's a good time. Maybe we can negotiate. Yeah, but when you place order very often, but a small order, for them maybe that's not very good term to talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Tony. So my next question is about the inspection. So do you think that let's say your customers, should they inspect all the time their goods? Because as from the beginning you said, the advantages of working with traders, even every factory does their own inspection. Trading companies, they also inspect one more time with their team. Do you think as the customer, should we also, in every time we order, should we also inspect the goods, or how we should proceed on that? Do you have any suggestions?
Theoretically, I think every order we should inspect, no matter you as a buyer or as us as a seller. Every order should be inspected, but that's not very possible actual time, because that will be referred to time and maybe cost. But I suggest you some very important order, maybe not very big, but for your customer, for a consumer, it's very important. I think you should conduct quality control. And for big order, I think I suggest you do that very necessarily. But for small orders, no, they're very important. And also you trust your partner. They can conduct very good or strict quality control process. That should be okay. For very important orders, very big orders, I suggest you will do that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
While speaking about inspection, so let's say the order quantity is big, and this is we want to send inspection for this order. What percentage would be enough to inspect? Because I think when the quantity is, let's say there is a product that's we ordered 100,000 units, and I don't think we would be allowed to get, the factory wouldn't allow us to inspect 10% of it, because that's
No.
huge quantity. So
Yes, that's right.
so how much do you think would be okay to understand the quality of the mass production?
I think as a professional QC, they should know that percentage. But for me, if you are just do, I see 500 units, you just take 10%, that should be okay. But 100,000 pieces, you cannot get 10,000 pieces. I think it's just 2,000, something like that should be okay. But you should know from maybe 100 carton, you from different cartons get some percentage, so they can represent the whole loss quality. There should be, I think, 2 to 5% for big order, but for very small order, maybe 10%. For some small orders, something like that, several hundreds, if very important, you can do 100%. Some of our guys just do 100% quality control if just several hundred units, because that's very important.
Yeah.
So that's a quite big difference for each of our orders quantity or importance.
I agree. I think especially for if this product is just the first order, I think the inspection is very important, because this is a new product and you will just launch it, especially if you're selling it online. That means you should actually be inspecting it well, so from the beginning you don't get bad reviews or something. So I think for the new orders it's very important to get inspected.
That's right. But for repeat order, I think you should consider the quality control as well. Sometimes repeat order, there is also some problem.
For sure. But I agree.
You can get some samples from mass product to check. Maybe this is very simple but necessary sometimes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Tony, thank you for your hospitality and thank you for your answers and for your time. Do you have anything else that you would like to add? Those are my questions.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Well, this is my personal advice or answers to your questions. Maybe sometimes it's not right, but I believe for the whole questions, I think I can give a suggestion. When we do business or when we make friends in daily life, very, very important is find the right person, find the right friends, find the right partner. That's very important. If right person, they can do right things. No matter it's trader or manufacturer or you are wealthy, rich or poor, I don't think so. Just right person to do right things.
Exactly.
Okay.
I agree. Thank you so much again. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, let me finish it and then I will close it. Evet arkadaşlar, bugün Tony'nin konuğu olduk. Umarım beğenmişsinizdir videoyu. Videoyu beğendiyseniz like butonuna basar, kanala abone olursanız sevinirim. Hoşça kalın. Teşekkürler.